Good morning, everyone. This is Dreamseer444. Before we get started, I ask that you guys subscribe and like the video. Let me know that you were here. You're more than welcome to my channel. I love your comments. I love when you guys interact. So let's jump into this lesson here, this message. We have surrender to joy and we have surrender unhealthy relationships. So there is a need to let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So in order to surrender to joy, we have to release these people, um, places, and things, these relationships that are not going anywhere, these friends that are constantly, bringing drama, confusion, and weighing down your energy. We have to release those relationships. It's not saying that you can't be cool with these people, but there's a time where you have to keep certain people at a distance while you are working on yourself, while you are um, building yourself up, and set boundaries with people, because those that are dealing with toxic traits, toxic patterns, that toxicity spills over into your happiness and into your joy. And you could find yourself, one minute you're happy and you're in a good vibe, and you get around this person or they call. Next thing you know, you're feeling down and depressed. And that's not the way it needs to be. If anything, you would want your happiness to flow over into them so that they could be happy. But most of the time, negativity overtakes it, right? Overtakes the situation. I know that has happened with me many of times. I could be in a good vibe and then get around someone or that phone rings, and next thing you know, my energy is down. You hear me? And I don't even like that. All right, so let's see what's going on here. What more messages we have. That's a lot of cards for you. But, okay, so with Surrender to Joy, says keep a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So even when it's difficult, surrender to more joy. Find the joy in situations. And when you're dealing with unhealthy connections, especially those who have unhealed wounds and are unavailable, you can find yourself dealing with connections that mean nothing but sex, strictly sexual, because this person can't give you anything more than that. They are unavailable. They're dealing with their own issues. So sometimes the only way that they can escape for the moment is for them to indulge in sex. For them, it takes the ease off of them, but really, you're not bonding with this person. You're not connecting with them. And so all you're doing is getting a few minutes of, of fun, if that, right? Yeah, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So when you're dealing with unhealthy relationships, they're unhealed wounds. And even you may have unhealed wounds that block you from moving forward. And like I said, when there are unhealed wounds, a relationship may not ever evolve into anything more because someone can't give you what's not in them to give. So you've got to find your own happiness. You've got to find your own joy, and maybe it's time to find some new friendships, some new connections. Or maybe it's just time to tell someone that it's better off that you be friends, because being connected with them on an intimate level is causing you more pain. It's causing you to not be fulfilled. Okay? Yeah, because you want something stable. You want something that is going to go the distance, and you want something that lines up with your values and morals. And unfortunately, dealing with someone with unhealthy, unhealed wounds and attachments and negativity only makes you unbalanced. It throws you off balance. And in many cases, you're doing things and going against your better judgment, against your values, your morals, and what it is that you truly want. So yeah, there's a need to surrender to joy and to surrender these unhealthy relationships, because there is wish fulfillment out here for you. There is, look at the star card, there's wish fulfillment. There's someone out here who is working on their healing, or maybe is saying that in order for you to maintain your healing and find your wish fulfillment, you have to surrender these unhealthy relationships. There's opportunity for a new beginning, passionate beginning out here once you release these unhealthy people. Now maybe they'll go away and heal. Maybe when you release them, they will be awakened and find, you know, and find their healing, and maybe they can come back. But as long as they're dealing with the toxic behaviors, overindulging in different, patterns. Let me push this up. Just overindulging, living reckless, it's going to be difficult to have a union with this person when they're operating from their shadow side. And this goes for you too, even myself. If I'm in my lower self, making poor decisions, becoming reckless, then I'm going to be affecting someone else's life in a negative way. And so sometimes you have to cut a person off. Sometimes you have to release them so that they can go somewhere and heal, in order for you to be happy, in order for them to become a better person. And it's not easy. We can say surrender unhealthy relationships, but the truth is, most of the time, it's our family, it's our friends, and it's the person who we are in love with that has these unhealthy attachments. Yeah. But if they're not healed, it's only going to lead to more betrayal, more disappointment with the Ten of Swords. See, the reason why a person can betray you easily and disappoint you easily and do it over and over and over again is because of the fact that they are not healed. So you can't get anything healthy from someone who is still dealing with issues from their past, things that they have dealt with a long time. And yes, this person may hurt you and feel regret later on, but until they're completely healed, they're capable of doing it again. It's just like a person with a drug addiction or some type of addiction, which is also, unhealthy. They keep going back to it because it has them hooked. It has them like stuck. And even though they love you, they don't love you more than that addiction loves them, And that's just the truth of the matter. So there's a need to surrender to joy, surrender unhealthy relationships in order for you to totally be happy, and realize that these unhealthy attachments, these unhealthy connections, and in many cases these toxic karmic relationships are not helping you to grow. They're not helping you to move forward. Yes, you'll learn lessons in them once you awaken and leave these connections alone. But these connections with this Nine of Cups can have you also stuck in indulging in reckless behavior and toxic behavior that you never expected to find yourself in. All right? So the need to balance out your life, balance out some things with the Temperance. So some things can really come together so that things can turn around in your favor, so that you can experience the true joy and happiness that God wants to give to you. Okay? So this is a message for this morning, guys. Not easy when you love people, but their toxic ways, their unhealthy ways, their unavailable, not giving you the love that you need, not willing to put into the connection what you're putting in. It's painful to cut these connections out with this Queen of Swords. But when you think about it logically, what else are you going to be able to do? In order for you to be happy, You know, choose yourself. Put yourself first. You're going to need to make a logical decision. You're going to need to make a logical decision. At the end of the day, it's time for you to meditate. It's time for you to take a break so that you can grow and develop into this Empress energy that is here. That's who you truly are. And someone's not treating you like an Empress, someone's not loving you like you should, then you can go on and you can attract and draw what truly is for you. All right? So this is the message, guys. I hope that you enjoy. I hope it resonates with you. I'm definitely feeling it. You know, I'm pretty calm this morning, but you know, I think we all have people around us that at some point we have to be honest and say that it's not healthy. All right. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Have an amazing day. And don't forget to hit that like button. Bye-bye.